Hello all, this is Jed Crow with another haul video for the week of July 28th, 2023. And once again, we have a lot of comic books to cover. So we're going to kick it off with DC Comics as always. So we have Batman, The Brave and the Bold, issue number 3. Next up, we have Night Terrors, issue number 2, featuring the return of the original Sandman, Wesley Dodds. Next up, we have Night Terrors Action Comics number 1, with Power Girl being hunted by the cyborg Superman. Ooh. And here we have Night Terrors Angel Breaker number 1, a relatively new character, but they're clearly trying to push her because she's getting her own series in the Night Terrors event. Then we have Night Terrors Detective Comics issue number 1, with Batman being possessed by Starro, and I kind of like how Starro's tentacle legs, whatever you call Starfish's limbs, they kind of make bat ears. Really clever there. Then we have Night Terrors Harley Quinn issue number 1, with all the different incarnations of Miss Quinzel. Next up, we have Night Terrors Titans number 1, as Titan Towers becomes a haunted house. Ho ho ho. Then, wrapping up the DC books, we have this big prestige format magazine-sized book here with Superman, The Last Days of Lex Luthor number 1. This is a black label title, so basically like Vertigo or Elseworlds. And in this story, Lex Luthor is dying, and Superman, being Superman, he's going to try to help him out, try to save him. Even though Luthor is his greatest enemy, he still has compassion for him, and that's one of the things that makes Superman such a great character. Okay, we're going to move on to Marvel Comics, and we have The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 30, legacy number 924, continuing this story arc with Dr. Octopus with this all-new, all-powerful tentacles, blah. And it looks like Peter is using the hand-me-downs. Next up, we have The Avengers issue number 3, legacy number 769. As the Avengers are dealing with Kane the Conqueror. Then we have the midpoint of this miniseries, Cult of Carnage, Misery, issue number 3. Wrapping up this miniseries, we have Hallows Eve, issue number 5. But this will not be the end of Hallows Eve, because she is showing up in future issues of Spider-Man. And she has her own Halloween special coming out in October. How appropriate. Then we have The Incredible Hulk, issue number 2, legacy number 783, Hulk Smash Monsters. Then we have Silk, issue number 3, legacy number 39. The villains are trying to brainwash her, and she's being put in these different scenarios based off of old movies, and of course this one is a pirate epic. Good old swashbuckling adventure. Moving on to Image Comics, we have The Dead Lucky, issue number 7. And then we have Rogue Sun, issue number 14. I really like this cover. Then from Boom Studios, we have Creed, The Next Round, issue number 2. This first issue was pretty good. I kind of like how they handled sign language. Her and her mom are both deaf, and yep, really cool, pretty cool. Kind of lost my train of thought there. I apologize. But we do have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 110, with Mistress Vile, formerly known as Rita Repulsa, leading her army of Dark Spectre empowered putties. Here we have The Neighbors, issue number 5. Unfortunately, this particular miniseries was a big letdown. Hasn't been that good. But this is the final issue, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. We're going to move on to another mini-series, though. This one I have really liked, though. And it is The Seasons Have Teeth, issue number 4. This is the final issue, as he tries to take a picture of winter. Like, all the seasons were like Avatar monsters, and each issue dealt with a different season. And he reflects on his life, and the seasons kind of tie into the different seasons of his life. So we're clearly coming to the end with the cold winter, and probably going to reflect on the end of his life. Really good series. Definitely might consider getting this again in graphic novel form. It's that good. Moving on to Dynamite, we have 007 for King and Country, issue number 4. And as always, I get the Lisner cover whenever available. We also have Dejah Thoris, issue number 5. And as always, I get the Lisner cover whenever available. And wrapping up the Dynamite comics, we have Vampirella versus the Superpowers, issue number 3. And as always, I get the Lisner cover whenever available. Got a magazine, or anthology horror magazine here. We have Shudder, issue number 12. Pretty good series. And that, no, did I? I got one more book. Somehow I didn't pick it up with the rest of them, but we got one more title from Zetascope. It is Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 74, with 22 pages of content. Oh! Okay, now that wraps up all the comic books. We do have a couple of Blu-rays to show off. Both are from the Warner Archive collection. This one is also part of a sub-collection in my Blu-ray collection, as I attempt to collect all 90-plus Oscar Academy Award Best Picture winners. And this is one of the earliest ones. This is Cimarron from 1931. Warner Archive Collection did a Cimarron before, but it was actually the remake. This is the original. And big epic western. It's set in Oklahoma. It's a generation spanning. So really, I love the old stuff. And the final Blu-ray title, also from the Warner Archive collection, actually just arrived by Amazon Prime just less than an hour ago. But it is Helen of Troy. Another sand and sandal epic, based off of that classic story. Well, what is it? Now I'm kind of embarrassing myself because I can't remember if Troy is just a story or if there is some historical accuracy to it. But anyway, we all know about Helen of Troy, the Trojan horse, and the beauty that launched 1,000 ships, and Paris, and all that. You know, this is that story, and it's from 1955. And glad to add it to the collection. I've been getting quite a few epics lately. I love them. Okay, guys, that is it for this week. Managed to keep it relatively short, under 10 minutes, so cool. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video to the end. And if you like this and want to see more, there's a video right there, there's a video right there, and you can subscribe right there. I'll see you guys next week. Later, and bye! Have a great one.